Welcome to Knowledge Bites, friends. Today, we're diving into the carbon cycle, an incredible hidden loop that keeps our Earth in balance. If you love science education and fun science facts, hit that subscribe button for more bite-sized lessons on nature science and climate science. What is the carbon cycle? So, let's start with a simple question. What exactly is the carbon cycle? It's the amazing journey that carbon takes as it moves between the Earth's atmosphere, land, oceans, and living things. This cycle is a key part of science education because it shows how carbon keeps life going and helps Earth stay balanced. Without it, we wouldn't understand climate science or environmental science, so it's a big deal in Earth science too. Ready to explore this hidden loop with us? Let's break down the stages of the carbon cycle. Carbon in the atmosphere. First up, carbon in the atmosphere. Carbon exists here as carbon dioxide, or CO2, a gas we all know. But here's something to think about. Every time we burn fossil fuels like coal, oil, or gas, we release extra CO2 into the air. This extra CO2 traps heat, leading to global warming, which is why the carbon cycle is so important in climate science and environmental science. It's like Earth's thermostat. Carbon in plants. Next, let's talk about something really cool, plants. Through a process called photosynthesis, plants soak up CO2 from the air and turn it into energy for themselves. They store carbon in their leaves, stems, and roots, becoming little carbon storage units. That's why forests are often called carbon sinks. They help keep the cycle balanced. Isn't that amazing? This is where nature science shines, showing how plants are Earth's superheroes. Carbon in animals and soil. Now, let's see what happens next. Animals eat those plants and get carbon from them. Then, when animals breathe, they release CO2 back into the atmosphere through respiration, just like we do. And when plants or animals die, decomposers in the soil, like tiny bugs and bacteria, break them down, releasing carbon again. This process is a key part of Earth science, showing how carbon never disappears. It just keeps moving in a big, beautiful loop. Carbon in oceans and rocks. But the journey doesn't stop there. Carbon also travels to the oceans. Oceans soak up CO2 from the atmosphere, storing it in water and tiny marine creatures like plankton. Over millions of years, some of that carbon even turns into rocks like limestone. This is the slow lane of the carbon cycle, where carbon stays stored for a super long time. It's like Earth's way of keeping things stable, tying into science, learning, and climate science. Pretty incredible, right? Fun facts and visuals to amaze you. Here's a fun science fact that'll blow your mind. Did you know the carbon in your body was once part of a star? Yep, that same carbon has been cycling through Earth for billions of years, from space to plants to animals and now to you. It's like you're part of a cosmic story. Let's picture this journey. Imagine glowing arrows of carbon moving from fluffy clouds to lush forests, sparkling oceans, and ancient rocks, all against a vibrant Earth backdrop. This cycle is fascinating for science for kids and adults alike. Your journey through the carbon cycle. That's the amazing carbon cycle, Earth's hidden loop, friends. If you loved this journey through science education, give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone who'd find it as awesome as you did. Stay tuned for more animated science videos on basic science and environmental science. Now, we want to hear from you. What's the most fascinating thing you learned about the carbon cycle today? Let's keep exploring science together.